Okay, good evening everybody. My name is Suzanne Silver. I'm one of the managers of Magnet Galleries here. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to Magnet, to all of you who have not been here before, and to those of you who are regular visitors. I'd like to welcome you all and welcome to this extraordinary exhibition that we have the privilege of showing you over the next 2 or 3 weeks. I should begin by acknowledging that this building is on the land of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and I pay respect to their elders past and present. It's my great pleasure to introduce you to John Gollings, architecture photographer par excellence, who has dropped in on his way to New York to open this exhibition, and what could be more appropriate than that? So, look, without further ado, I'll hand the microphone to John, who will say a few words to formally declare this show open. Thank you.
Thank you, John. I'll formally declare it open right now.
Right, that's it.
It's, I wanted to make 3 little points, and I'll make them short. The first one is that I was struck, I immediately sensed this competitiveness between Australia and America, and I looked with keen interest to ascertain the differences, and it's not that much of an exaggeration to say that the American work is the sort of Donald Trump of photography. I was struck, it's very direct and simplistic to a certain extent, and I really felt that the work that the Australians are doing just goes that little bit further in terms of doing what photography does best, which is to allude to universal issues, and I just think it's fascinating, and to me it's a complete competition between America and Australia, and I have to applaud the work of the Stills Collective in the range of work and the disparate thinking, but also the degree of thinking. The second point I want to make is I had the misfortune this year to be the judge with Fred Skepti of the bonus award, and we had to knock down 2,500 entries to one single winner. And in the process, one very simple fact became very obvious to us, that photography now is polarised into 2 divisions. There are people making photographs with a camera and seemingly analogue processes, as I grew up with, and there is the manipulated photograph, which is relying on digital and Photoshop, and I find it impossible to put those 2 together. It was an incredibly difficult competition to assess, and we are recommending in future that all the bonus award gets split into photographs made with a camera and presented as such, and photographs that are manipulated in one form or another. It's a dilemma for me because I'm an analogue photographer at heart, but I recognise and appreciate the extraordinary virtuosity that younger artists in particular are doing with digital photography, but I just think they're 2 quite discrete approaches. And the third thing I'd like to do, and it's a bit of a joke I suppose, but having come from this sort of judging mentality, I just thought I would nominate, for the heck of it, my 2 favourite shots in this show. And it came down to Simon Griffiths' beautiful black and white work over there in the corner, and Alex Sindicus's pinhole nude. And so, just for the heck of it, I nominate that Alex Sindicus actually wins Best of Show tonight. I've never shot a nude in my life.
What prize are you giving him, Joe?
I'll get my wallet out. It complies with the centrality that all my compositional things have. It has the reductionist quality of a Bill Henson, so that you the lack of detail allows the brain to consider all the other universal possibilities. I just think it's a very fine image, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Again, I declare the show open. Thank you.
Something else. I don't think I'm expected to say something else, so I will really say, please bear in mind that the work on the walls is available for sale, and I think that you could do much worse than to consider adding to your collection of fine photography on the walls of your houses by purchasing one of these prints. And for the rest, please enjoy the rest of the evening, enjoy the photography and enjoy the company. Thank you very much.